Hey everyone, Tony D and Little Joan here with your Hollywoke hot take from Hollywood.com. And this is 10 days ago. Ellen DeGeneres thanks staff as she wins People's Choice Award after toxic workplace allegations. This is how tone deaf Hollywood is. I've said this before. They've become just as tone deaf as people in Washington. You know, people go to Washington to get caught up in the power and the prestige, and they live in Washington more so than where they're from. They might not even be from the place they represent, and they just become completely disconnected from the average person. They become rich and forget it. They don't understand what real problems are. I don't think a guy like Joe Biden has had a real problem like a problem one of us would have in a long time. He's got too much money. And the same thing with Hollywood. I mean, Ellen tries to be kind. That's her brand. But the reality is, according to allegations, I'll say, is that she had terrible workplace. She picked on employees, apparently. I mean, who knew? I wouldn't even. Why would you bother? These people work for you. You're not supposed to pick on them. It's bad to pick on people. I mean, if you're having fun and they're in on it, kind of thing. But when you're being mean just to be mean to people, that's not good. And yet, Hollywood gives her an award. Why? Well, probably because the PR people pushed for it. Like, oh, we gotta beef up Ellen's PR. Ellen's brand is taking it on the chin. Let's give her an award. Yeah, show her how great she is. People aren't stupid. They're gonna look at this and go, wait a minute, didn't she like pick on her employees or something like that? And but it just shows you how hollow the People's Choice Awards would be, in my view. I think they're all fixed. 100%. I believe every single award ceremony is completely fixed. 100%. They sit around, they decide who gets the awards, and then they pretend like, people had influence over that. Now, part of it is influenced by people in that they want to please the audience, so they'll throw the audience a bone and say, oh, well, this actor's pretty big, let's give him an award, or this actor or actress or whatever. But mostly it's about what brand are we pushing? If I got a TV show that I'm trying to promote and it's not doing well, and we invested a ton of money and the studio's losing money, and it's the kind of show you can give an award to, and that kind of show. You can't give an award to a show like Two and a Half Men, right? It's a wacky sitcom. Giving it an award just looks bad. But if it's that what's that news show? It's like L.A. 911 or something. Some cop show which is really serious, and there's EMTs and they do serious things. Yeah, you could throw them a bone, throw them a best actor thing or best supporting actress thing or whatever. Same thing with other shows. What was it called? The Last of Us or One of Us or one of those shows. One of those high and mighty preachy shows. Yeah, you throw it some awards, and then, the Emmy winning show is now on again. Binge watch it. Because maybe they lost money on it, or maybe, sometimes there's a celebrity who's the star of the show. You may have other projects in the pipeline for them. You're trying to boost up their profile. Maybe the same studio's doing another TV show, or maybe you're canceling the show and you just want to give it one last hurrah, and then move the lead onto another show, and then you could say Emmy award-winning actor stars. It's all an orchestration, and I think this is too. I think this is, well, Ellen's taking it on the chin. Let's try to make her look good. But people kind of can sense these things even if they don't really know it. And I don't know who watches the People's Choice Awards. I mean, my God. I guess if you want to see a bunch of celebrities pat themselves on the back and pretend to care about these things, because I'm sure a lot of them are in on it too. They know if they're going to win or not win. Either they get calls via the pipeline. You know, it won't be a direct call, won't be an official notification, but it'll be like, oh yeah, you're not going to win, but you know, come to the dinner and you'll get some exposure. And yeah, sure, why not? If you're an actor and you're just nominated, you can look good. You show up in your nice outfit and sit there, and then they nominate people, and you're like in the square, and you're going, oh, I didn't win. Oh well. Or you know, if you do win, you got to look surprised, and they're actors, so that's easy. They're like, oh my God, I won. Like, thank you so much. And then you give a gushing speech about how great it is to win an award, I guess, that you probably knew 2 weeks ago that you won. But that's why you won. You're going to act well enough to look surprised. But, yeah, I think they're all a sham. But a particular sham is Cuomo got an Emmy. Yes, Governor Cuomo of New York got an Emmy, basically for just being the governor of New York. You know, it says here, Cuomo nets an Emmy just for doing his job. I don't think he's done his job. Unless his job is to oppress the Jewish community of New York. Governor Cuomo netted a special Emmy on Monday just for doing his job holding daily beer virus briefings, and despite being behind the state's deadly nursing home debacle. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing to be proud of with Cuomo's record. This is a PR concern, and this is the pipeline, Hollywood to the Democrats, right here. This is it, exposed. They don't care anymore. They are perfectly fine throwing a Democratic governor an Emmy. Why not? Give them all Emmys. Give Barack Obama an Emmy. Give him an Oscar. Why not? You control it. Okay. Show us, big elites, what you control. Oh, you control Emmys. Who cares? You think any of your new base, those idiot kids in Antifa, give a crap about this stuff? They don't even know about it. They don't watch TV. No one watches TV anymore. These guys are so desperate to show each other, oh, don't worry, Governor Cuomo. I know you're going to run for president. We'll help you out. We'll help you out by giving you an Emmy. I mean, it's reached the point now where pretty much if you see something like this, you know they did something bad. It's just, you know, fawning praise. I'm proud of New Yorkers who had the courage to tell the truth and strength to stand together. What? Why would you say that? In his virtual acceptance speech, the governor acted as if he had just given the Nobel Peace Prize as opposed to a token of Hollywood feel-good award. I mean, an Emmy? Well, at least they didn't give him a Grammy, I guess. That's why New York is tough. Really means to be tough enough to say, I love you, I care about you, I need you. Yeah, unless you live in a nursing home, and then it's F you. F you, go die. To see past the color of skin, religion, or sexual orientation. Yeah, like he cares about that. To see the humanity in each other, how we're all interconnected and interrelated, Cuomo said. Yeah, right. And if you're an Orthodox Jewish person trying to stay afloat with your business or having a gathering, it's like, send in the cops. Screw you. Oh, but if it's my brother who's supposed to quarantine himself, the big CNN host, and he goes out to the Hamptons anyway to check on his second house, oh, well, that's cool. That's cool, everybody. Don't worry, we're the elites. The rules don't apply to us. In fact, not only do the rules not apply to us, we get awards for breaking the rules. We're going to pat ourselves on the back and laugh at you. Cuomo is a disgrace.